Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. So I decided that we were going to continue on with the sticky embossing powder and the gilded flakes. So this time I decided that I wanted to use a stencil and use the same technique. So I grabbed the Ornate, I believe this was the Ornate. Yeah, the Ornate Layering Stencil by Tim Holtz. And we just laid it down with some washi tape. And at first I was using the sponge, and you can get it on the page using the sponge, but I found that after a while it was just quicker. Just grab the ink pad and smash it down right on top of it. It works just as well. And then I lift up the embossing folder, the stencil, and then use the sticky powder to pour it all over my project. And then we're going to heat it up. And now remember, the sticky powder, once you put the heat gun to it, after you warm it up, it'll make the top of the card sticky everywhere where the powder has melted, okay? And you need that effect for the gilding flakes to stick. So it's time to get messy, and I will tell you, if you don't want to get them everywhere and all over the place, it wouldn't hurt to get a box that you can work in to kind of contain the flakes. But for me, I was fine. It doesn't really bother me. I just spread it on, and then I try and put what big pieces I could right back into the container. And then I got my stencil brush. This is the one that I used the first time, the one by Faber-Castell. I think it's Faber-Castell. But this is the one that I probably use the most. And we had it in the shop at one point. I think it wound up getting sold out, so we haven't had it in a while. But you just need something with stiff bristles, okay? And then I'm going to take a Swiffer cloth. I cut it in half. And the Swiffer cloth will also, it helps take the extra dust off of the project itself. Look at that shimmer. I love this. This technique is probably one of my favorites, and I'm really into it right now. But anything extra, even the little dust, I'm just trying to get everything back in the container. And I wipe it down, my work surface and everything, with the Swiffer cloth. And I can keep that one. I'm going to put it off to the side because I'm going to do one more background. Now this one is a leaf layering stencil. Oh, it's Autumn. That's what it's called. Autumn Layering Stencil. Another one from Tim Holtz. I got a lot of Tim Holtz stencils. I love them. I like to get the bigger ones. I know you can get the minis, and I think you get like, it's either 3 or 4 in a package. I will have a link down below for the to get you guys to the stencils, okay? So same thing, I inked it up with the Versamark, and then we're going to cover it with the sticky embossing powder. And I do, I have to give credit to the Jennifer McGuire's and everybody out there who has been doing the sticky powder with the gilding flakes, because they are the ones who have inspired me. I did not come up with this on my own, and at first I really was going to get rid of my gilding flakes because they got on my nerves. But I am loving using them in this way. So then I take even the small little bits and just press it down into the sticky embossing. And it doesn't take long, because you can feel it. Like as you're putting the gilding flakes on your project, you can feel where it's sticky, where it's, catching, all that good stuff. And then sometimes, when you're cleaning it up, when you're using the stencil brush, like I notice sometimes it looks like there's spots that the gilding flakes didn't connect to. So I'll just grab some of the dust or, little particles or little pieces, and I'll put them right back in just like that right there. And then press it down, and it's, the spot is good as new. So doing the same thing, going all over the entire project, then taking that Swiffer cloth and wiping it down. Just want to make sure it's all clear, and then we're just going to clean up the workspace again. So here we have our 2 final projects. Now at the very end, I did make these into cards, and I put the saying so very thankful. It's from one of my Concord and Knives stamp sets that I have been loving. And you can see all the detail, the color, and the shine from these gilded flakes. They are so pretty, you guys. And I will have the links for the ones that we're selling in the boutique. It's by the company Nuvo. They have gold, silver, and copper, and they have them separate, but you can always combine them. So, and get the multicolored, you know, look like I have right here. So, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. If you don't, or if you missed the opportunity to hit the subscribe button, if you click on my photo at the very end, you'll be able to subscribe that way. We'll also have links to the last 2 technique videos through, you know, for Scrapbooking with Me Boutique. And if you guys have any questions or comments, just please leave them down below. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.